Well, hello there, it's Beards and Bangers, and you join me at the rear of my BMW, a car which is currently for sale. And today I thought, well, we'll have a bit of a fleet update because we haven't done that for a while. So let's crack on and do some Beards and Bangers fleet update.
Welcome to Beards and Bangers.
So the car that I'm not going to show you today is the MG ZT 260 because that's no further on than when I last updated. November time I think I did a fleet update last. So the 260 is still in the same state. Just when it comes down, it's just going to have the resistor for the cooling fan sold. That needs doing before the front end goes back on. Had the lights polished twice, so they're looking nice and bright. The front end of the car needs to go back on, and then we're going to change the MAF sensor first, and then if that's no good, we're going to start looking at the ECU. So the priority for the garage that's got it at the moment is to get the 190 through its MOT, which I'll update you on in just a minute. So we can see what's going on with the 190 a bit better now. So they cut out this part of the sill and got the jacking point exposed. So that's good. So you get a new panel here. It's going to go on. How will that go? Like that. Under there. And then there's a bung on the back here. That's how you can see it. So they're going to put wax oil, once it's all welded up, fire wax oil down into that channel. I'll show you the front of the sill as well. See how crusty it was. So that's deteriorated in the last. When did I take this car to have it on lift first? Well, yeah, July, August last year. So it has deteriorated quite a lot. They're chapping on with it. So we'll have a look at the brakes at the back here because it's not. I think it's this one that's binding, but it's another one. What's strange is the near side on the ZT190 is actually better than the offside. Now the near side, where the puddles, the salt, all the shit collects. So it's just a bit baffling. Obviously a bit crusty around here. And there's no paint here as I've shown before. But yeah, it's weird, really weird. So here it had its MOT, it's obviously failed, which we knew it would do. So passenger seat insecure. That was my lack of good work. But that's an easy fix. And then major defects that have got to be done. So rear fog lamp not working, offside. Direction indicator incorrect colour, offside. Headlamp aim is no good, both sides. Headlamp lens defective. We knew that. That just needs polishing. Bake hoses and ferrules are corroded at the rear. Suspension corrosion, subframe mounting corrosion, airbag fault light we knew, and then we got a couple of minor bits. So registration lamp light and a couple of advisors as well. There we are. Yeah, so I won't talk too much about Bram in this fleet update because Bram is going in for some body work, and I'm going to do a video on that just to remind you guys what's going to happen. So that'll be the next video that comes out after this one. Yeah, so we'll talk more about Bram in that video, but yeah, looking forward to getting this one into the paint shop to have some work done. Yeah, so the Panda's driving really well. There's a few conks underneath it, which happened after the clutch was done, so it went back to the garage this week and they repaired that with no charge, because obviously stuff they've taken off. But yeah, it's driving really well, still going 40-50 miles a day, nice and economical. The decision has to be made though whether to keep it or not. So I was selling the BRM and I was tempted to keep this, but I think with the BRM staying, this one will go as the Part X. So the money will go into the BRM rather than the Fiat. So that is where we are with the Fiat, as we call it in our family, the Ninky Nonk. Yeah, so I've had the BMW up for sale for a couple of weeks. Yeah, and I think I've had one or two inquiries. It just seems really slow. So I just think January people haven't got a lot of money, and just keep themselves to themselves. I'm hoping that February we'll begin to get some interest. So it's a cracking car, you know. It's straight, it drives nicely. You can either drive it really economically or you can drive it really sportily. So if anyone knows anyone who wants an 8-year-old BMW 3 Series Touring 2-litre diesel with the better cam chain, cam chain on it, then do get in touch. But yeah, it's up for $5.5 grand at the moment, which I think's a fair price. Well, I'm sure someone will disagree. Yeah, I would keep this, but because it's nice to drive, but it's just not engaging. Yeah, the ZT190 is really my daily. Of course, this is more efficient, but need to give it a bit of a clean up. It's a little bit salt crusted, so we'll get this cleaned up next week and get it rephotographed for the 1st of Feb, and refresh it on the various marketplaces that it's in. But yeah, it's good car, clean, straight, and I put the little bits back on it that we're missing, so that's all good. So of course we need to talk about kittenface. So I've been mega busy with work this week. So kittenface has been in with another garage. First job they did was this caliper was still binding. They took the caliper off, and the sliders are okay, piston was okay. It was actually the brake pads were too big. So he's just ground them down a little bit to make them a little bit smaller, and it seems to be okay now. And the other thing that I noticed when I took it out for a drive a few weeks ago, was that there was still steam coming out, and it was actually a coolant leak, so the radiator had gone, it had burst. So it's got a new radiator. Luckily they're not expensive or difficult on that, on these to do. So while the radiator was out, we put a new stat in, so it's got a new thermostat in here. Coolant system was flushed, and it seems to be all alright now, so that's good news. So yeah, had a little drive sorry, got to get it right, this morning. Yeah, driving really nicely. So the next job, it'll be the video after the next one, so 2 videos time, we'll have some more work done. So we're going to do get the induction kit sort of finalised, and sort this breather out so it's not sort of sitting here. We'll trim this hose down so it's kind of more sitting around there. We'll just get some new hose if we have to. Yeah, and then with the induction kit, I'm actually going to start off by saw up part of the old air feed and actually have that poking up into this tubing here, and give that a try, because that would be the easiest fix for now. Because I need to get hold of some more of this, but I'm struggling to find a supplier of that. That's 80mm ducting. So yeah, that's what we're going to do next. The other thing I'm going to do is, I don't know what you can see, is to actually get on with some paint correction. So the bodywork is, I mean, it's solid underneath. The paint's actually all right, and I do like this colour. If anyone knows what this Nissan shade is, I saw an Almira in the same colour the other day. It looked really nice. Yeah, but I want to give it a damn good polish and just correct a few bits on it. And the other bit that needs looking at is this round here. Yeah, so we just need to get some polish. So I'm not going to polish out because there is a bit of a crease in there. But this is a fun car, so I'm not going to get that dealt with. I'm just going to polish that out as best I can. Or try and get this black paint off this trim here, because that shouldn't be on there. It should be grey, and I think the grey looks quite nice. And then the final thing that happened this week was just trim the bumper slightly, just so the exhaust isn't knocking. And one thing I do need to do with the exhaust is to get a longer exhaust hanger. There's one hanger not fitted, which isn't so good. So yeah, I need to get one of those and just get that slapped on. But yeah, that's really where we are with kittenface at the moment, and so you'll have a proper update with some work later in the week. So thank you for watching this update video from Beards and Bangers. The next video that I bring you will be some more work on kittenface, which will be later this week. But thank you so much for watching. Enjoy. Please continue to like, subscribe and share. It's greatly appreciated. And I'll see you again in the next video. Goodbye.